Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Nate.
And I'm Ian.
And you are listening to round 6 of Nate and Ian's
Listening Hour.
I don't know
Try
why.
to do that the same every time, but I think it works.
I don't know why I went full radio voice on that.
Nate and Ian's Listening Hour. Yeah.
But we did. So that's fun. Ian,
All right.
we did a live episode last week for, what was it, National Streaming Day, I think.
Yeah, and you know what I just realized? Literally right this second. Literally. I forgot to post that on YouTube. I was going to. But it's on Facebook if you want to check it out.
Yeah.
It's not even on our Facebook page. I am so sorry. I did not put it's just on Nate and I's personal pages. Whoops.
I actually blame our technical producer, Tyler. Let's cut to him right now. Tyler, do you have any information on that?
What do you got to say?
So, that's Tyler. Pretty par for the course, I would say, when it comes to our technical producer.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, we did that. I'd say it was a pretty big success. Ian and I had a lot of fun with it. And as always, Ian, we're going to start this week with our top stories. And Schwag wants to join for this week's episode.
Dog. Hello, Schwag.
So Schwag, say hi to everyone. Oh, she's a cutie. I'm going to put her down now. Ian, what do you got to start us out?
All right, top story number 1. Okay. This one's called Big Cat. There's a question mark there.
Big Cat Rescue, right?
Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah. Okay. I got to get my best British accent on for this one. Not going to do it yet. So, this happened. What is today?
It is the
Doesn't matter.
26th
Tuesday.
of
It's
May, Tuesday 2020, in the year of our Lord.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. This happened yesterday, Monday. Police respond to report of a big cat on the loose in London. They responded to a wealthy London neighborhood on a report of a big cat with cheetah-like markings. All right? So there's a giant cat that they think is on the loose, but it's in a wealthy neighborhood in London. The residents of the area, it's unofficially known as Billionaires Row, located in, I shouldn't have written this, Hampstead Heath, East Finchley area of London, yes.
I'm going to say that you just nailed it.
I don't know. In that area of London. They called the police Monday night to report a big cat on the loose. Quote, "It was elongated, really too big for a domestic pet. The markings are like that of a cheetah or of a leopard," one resident said. So an armed police unit was dispatched with an animal expert, and this animal expert was able to catch a glimpse of this beast. And this beast turns out to be a savanna cat, which is a domesticated hybrid of a domestic cat and an African serval, which is like a wild cat native to Africa.
Or Savannah, Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. The animal escaped into the sewers. It is believed to have escaped from a home in the area, and it's still at large. Of course, I'll put a picture up, but this is a cat, a household cat, and yes, it does have like
the spots,
like cheetah. No, it doesn't. It has like spots and like a print, like leopard. But
sure,
it is literally a tiny.
Is it literally
cat.
a tiny?
Literally.
Cat.
It bums me out. Man, my lighting is still terrible. Look, I just get whiter and whiter. I'll fix it someday.
It's warm where I am, so I feel like I'm just super red. All right, so this cat thing, the Savannah cat. I mean, who cares, man? What are you doing over there? That looks great. You look great right now.
Yeah.
Wait, is there more to the story? Am I interrupting you?
No, that's it, and it's still at large as of Tuesday today.
Well, it would not be at small because it's a big cat.
No, that's the thing. It's not. It's a. It makes me laugh because it's like the wealthy part of any neighborhood. It's not just a London, but
Yeah.
they're like, oh no, there's a beast. It's
It's
not
a cat.
beast. It's a tiny cat.
Yeah.
It had spots and stripes like a cheetah or a leopard. But it lives right there in that house.
And I'll
in
tell
that
you what,
billionaire's
if
house.
that thing went in the sewer, it's dead. There ain't no question about it in my mind. That cat is dead. I don't know, though. Cats, man, they got 9 lives.
You don't know the sewer system of London.
I don't. I have.
crazy.
I don't. Interestingly enough, however, my story, Ian, this week also hails from London. You sound you sound like you're from London.
Yeah.
Hey, so beaches have started opening back up. And I think for those of us that passed geography in the 7th grade, we know that England is, an island. And so they have, what? It's not an island?
I actually don't know.
Yeah, it's an island.
So you're like,
it's its own thing, right?
those of us that passed geography, I don't know. Sure.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I
So
believe you.
near a local beach, obviously, and we all know this here, even in the States, parking at beaches is at a premium, correct? So
Correct.
this couple decided to park their Mercedes-Benz C-Class in a field across the street from the beach. However, the farm owner did not appreciate this and took their trailer and covered, this is in the Cornwall area, and I'll try my British accent, the Cornwall area.
Yes.
They took they dumped feces all over the Mercedes for parking in their fields while the patrons of the beach were enjoying some fresh sunshine.
Sunshine.
They were getting their vitamin D. They were just out, couldn't find a parking spot. Figured, you know what, this guy's got a field. The farmer was not appreciative, however. So, Ian, you're driving a Mercedes. You go to the beach. It's covered in feces when you get back. What's your immediate reaction?
Oh no, there's the poop. I don't know, dude. I mean, look, I've seen poop in cars before, and there's
On
a
or
story
in?
I'm not both.
Yeah.
Human. I mean, I would be the car I have right now. I'd be like, well, yep, more poop, because it's a piece of crap. But a Mercedes, dude, I would be. I'm one of those people. It doesn't matter like what you do. Like that's a nice car. Don't mess with it. Like maybe leave a note or something. I don't know. I think that's really freaking funny, but I don't know, dude. It's Mercedes. Gotta cost a little bit of money.
No, I'm with you on this, right? Like, be a good human being. Don't cover someone else's car in poop just because they're parked on your property.
Yeah.
Leave a note. I don't care if it's a Mercedes or a Fiat.
No.
I
mean, I pooped in a bag in high school and put it in somebody's car. But they deserved it, and it was a truck.
Was it in the back? Was it in the bed of the truck, or was it like, what did you do? What was it?
No.
Yeah.
It was not. It was not in the bed.
It was in the glove box.
No, I just opened the window.
You opened the
bed of the
window
truck,
from the outside.
The tiny window
Yeah.
in the back of the truck.
Gosh, I hope it was a hot day. I hope it was a really hot day.
It was in the summer.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have said that. Yeah, so I think we're on the same page. Like, maybe they deserved it, but that is a Mercedes. Yes, maybe they're, not saying everybody who owns a nice car is like that, but just come on.
Yeah. It's not okay. It's not okay.
No, it's not. No, it's just not there.
Hey, we had something cool happen this week, Ian.
What do we have?
Well, we got our first fan art.
Yes, we did.
And we're going to put that up right down yonder. Right here. And I just want to say that I'm appreciative, as beady as my eyes look in this photo. They took the time to do this, and I think it's really cool. They gave you a pretty cool beard.
I dig this. I was texting you. I didn't know at first because I know you have a beard don't have a beard now, but I don't know why I was like, oh, I reverted back to like 2006 Nate. I was like, yeah, Nate's the one with the beard. But that's clearly me, I guess. I dig it. I think this is amazing. I like the wood panels in the background. Yeah.
We'll have to put it up on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
And just, show people our fan art, our first fan art.
Yeah.
And
First.
if you would also like to maybe draw some caricature. How do you say that word? Ian?
Caricatures?
Yeah, like Goofy, Nate and Ian listening hour. I think that'd be fun, dude. I'd love to see it. Like, like what they
Please
do at
do.
like Six Flags when you go and you're with your like girlfriend, you're like 16, and you're like, draw me as a funny person.
Yeah, please do. I've always wanted to be drawn by a stranger. It's a lifelong goal. So please, somebody draw me.
There were some art classes you could have taken at MTSU that probably would have done that for you. Of course, you would have had a derobe.
I don't. Nobody wants to see that.
No, okay. Hey, so tonight is fascinating. We have a YouTuber that we're interviewing.
Big time.
Yeah, I'm super pumped about it. And so without further ado, ladies and gentlemen of Nate and Ian's Listening Hour, welcome, Eric Chicken. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's an honor and privilege this week to have Mr. Eric Chicken from EMC Productions with us on Nate and Ian's Listening Hour. Eric, good evening. How are you? No, wait. Good morning. And how are you?
Good morning. I am great. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Nice. Hey, for our listeners that don't know, Eric has had a YouTube channel now for a few years, correct, Eric?
Yeah, since 2008.
And so, wow, yeah, we're going on 12 years of YouTube stardom, and you are approaching the 100,000 follower mark. Is that correct?
That is correct. We just passed 83,000 today.
Nice.
And when you hit that 100,000, YouTube, they send you a what is it, silver plaque?
Yes, that is the silver play button at 100,000.
Yeah. And so what plans do you have when you hit 100,000?
So I got a special video lined up. I'm going to do one of my characters, Masked Guy. He's going to do a face reveal. Like, we don't know what he looks like. He could look like anything. And also I'm doing a drum rap reveal for my extreme tenors. I got this tenor set up with 17 drums all attached to it, and I'm going to design a custom drum rap for that and reveal it for that video.
Now,
Nice.
The drum rap, that's a contest you have going on, right?
Yeah, so I'm taking submissions, just like a Photoshop contest. People are posting to my Instagram, and I might pick one if there's a really good one, or I might just like use ideas from them. Not exactly sure. I'll figure that out when I get all the submissions in.
Absolutely.
83. That's a lot. We're close. We have 27 subscribers.
No,
I think
it's like 30 something.
Oh yeah. Well, hey, we're close. We're close.
Yeah. It's honestly like the first 100 are probably the hardest. Like,
Yeah.
Well, so that's what, it's a good question, right? Because I think, content now, people are consuming content at a pretty staggering rate. Now you've been doing it now for 12 years. Just kind of take us through, some of your YouTube, trials and tribulations and what you've learned, maybe not necessarily for a music channel or a podcast, but for anyone that's starting out that wants to be a creator, what are some tips that you have for them?
yeah, sure. So my channel, actually, I didn't really take it seriously until probably like 2016. Before that, I would just upload like a couple videos a year, maybe just for fun whenever I wanted to. Because I didn't know that it could be like a job or you can make money off of it until like 2017, when I realized that I had like enough subscribers and whatnot to get monetized. So I guess to build a following, the most important thing is just posting consistent content. Like, at least try to upload one video a month, if possible. And then like the more videos you make, the faster you'll get at it. So then try to up that to maybe 2 a month and then 1 a week. Yeah, that's probably the best way to build the channel. Just consistent content, and try to stick to like, just like one topic, rather than if you do like a bunch of random things all the time, you're not really going to build an audience that way. It's better to just, like for me, my channel is mostly drums. Obviously, I mean, we got the chickens up in here too, but Yeah, sometimes I do some goofy stuff, but everything just revolves around the drums. That's like my thing.
Sure. And
Nice.
I'm sure you found, your followers. What's your typical, say that who are you focusing on kind of grabbing and getting to hit that subscribe button and click that Liberty Bell,
Honestly, just kind of like people of all ages. I know the majority age group that watches YouTube in general is probably like the younger audience, like high school, college aged. So I would say my typical videos are geared toward that audience, but like I can actually see like the statistics of who watches, and it's all age groups that watch my videos.
Nice.
Yeah. I'll jump in here. Eric, we I don't think we've met. I'm going to change the gears here, but I do. Well, actually, I know that we have met, and I'm upset that you don't know that we've met before. You don't remember. 2009, I believe we both competed in the PASIC college tenor competition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you did Peanuts, right? 2009.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
2009.
I went right before you, and I listened to your solo outside.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Cool. Good to see you again, I guess.
I didn't remember that until Nate was like, "Hey, we're gonna interview this guy." I was like, "Oh," and then I watched it. I've been watching your videos for a while, but I don't know why it never clicked. So I was like, I know that guy.
Okay.
Well, I don't know
Well,
you.
I've got to
but
know now. I have to know, right? Everyone listening wants to know. Ian, what was your solo called?
Dear Mom, I believe.
Okay, and Eric, did you what place did you get in 2009 PASIC?
I got third place. Were you the one that came in second?
I got second. Yeah.
Oh, you beat me.
Oh, look at this! We didn't even know we're live. We have no idea. This is crazy.
Wow.
Well, that damn UNT guy, of course, got first, but it's okay. All right, that was just wanted to throw that in. I didn't. Not a competition wise. I was like, oh, I remember him. But hey, so I have honestly watched your channel for a couple years now. And it baffles me because I know you're in the Marine Corps band. I've been friends with Nate for a while. I know how much work you guys do and how busy you are. So I have to ask, hopefully people who are watching this have watched your channel. Like, how do you have or make the time to write? Because you write, you learn all these beats, you do the video, and you do all the editing. I mean, I'm super busy in New York and do a lot of music stuff and barely have time. How do you have time to do all these things? I mean, I know you're busy, but what is your process to do all these? So
Yeah, that's a good question. So yeah, obviously, with the Marine Corps as my full-time job, that sometimes gets pretty difficult. It's all about just time management, and like I said, like the more videos you make, the faster your process is gonna get. The sooner you'll figure out how to find ways to make the flow easier. So
yeah.
I get just depending on the video, like I have a lot of content. So, like sometimes I don't even really play drums in the videos. I just talk about it, and those are the kind of the ones that I could just pump them out in like a couple of days, even though they're like 20 minutes long. It's just there's nothing to prepare. I just kind of I write down like some topics of what I want to talk about, but for the most part I just kind of wing it. Yeah, it's honestly like the shorter videos, like the performance ones, those take the longest, even though they're only like 2 minutes. I have to, like you said, I got to take the time to write it, make sure I can play it, make sure it's possible, got to present it in a, nice, clean way also.
Yeah, because we're all drummers here. I mean, hopefully people watching, like, you're ramming notes. I mean, it's like, I haven't played quads like 10 years. So you still play every day, but it would take me weeks and weeks to just learn one of those parts. So that's a ridiculously challenging thing that you do every day, it feels like. So super cool. Nate had the fun questions. I'm asking, like, how do you have time? My last question is, I don't know your plans for after the Marine Corps, but I would love to see the channel continue. So what are your plans for after if you leave? I don't know when you're leaving, but because you won't have all the drums. I don't know if you own them. Some, but the rehearsal rooms. I mean, so plans for after the Marines to keep the channel going, I guess.
Yeah, sure. I mean, that is something I've been thinking about, because I got to decide if I'm gonna re-enlist. I'm approaching my 3-year mark, and it's a 4-year contract. So yeah, exactly what you said. It's if I decide to not re-enlist and just do YouTube full time, that's like gonna be a pretty big investment for me to get the gear, because for the most part I use like the Marine Corps drums. I mean, I have some of my own personal stuff, but yeah, it's nice just having all that gear available to me, and also the rehearsal space, like the nice big room that I use to record everything in. So yeah, honestly, the only thing I would want to do as a job outside the Marine Corps would be YouTube. Like right now, that's like the only opportunity. So yeah, it's a tough choice. I've been thinking about, re-enlisting. Right now I'm leaning towards re-enlisting, but
Re-enlist just to keep the YouTube channel going. Do it.
yeah, just keep doing what I'm doing.
Why not?
Yeah.
So, Chicken, I got one last question. Then 30 seconds belong to you. Okay.
Okay.
So my question, and this is super selfish of me, but in my opinion, the best videos that you produce are your Facebook Jam videos. I think they're great. The one that you did at the State Fair of Texas a few years ago, that's kind of what that got me all in on your channel. It got me to subscribe to you. So one, can we expect anything like that again from you? And then two, I know that you always are doing contests and asking for users to submit or create in any way. So 30 seconds for you, just plug whatever you have, and then we'll go from there.
Okay. So yeah, your first question, the Facebook Jam videos. So we're touching on a pretty big issue with all YouTubers here. So those videos, I think all 5 of them were like copyright claimed and demonetized because if you use somebody else's like song, like I straight up just like took like 10 to 15 seconds of a bunch of songs and then just played drums over them. Like if you do that, you risk like getting like copyright claimed. So once that happens, the person who owns that music that I used, then they'll make a portion of the ad revenue. And since it's like a whole bunch of songs, that's like a bunch of different people like making money off of the video I made just because I used the song. So yeah, I haven't made one of those for that reason. It's been like 2 years since my last Facebook Jam, and I know a lot of people like them, but yeah, it kind of rubs me the wrong way that I'm basically like earning somebody else money by just using like a small little bit of what they created. So that's why I try to avoid those from now on, and might not ever make one again. Not sure, but
as much as it saddens me, that is the best. That's like the best answer. Like I get it. I get it completely. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then 30 seconds, Eric. It's you. Go.
Okay. Oh boy. All right. So yeah, I say in every one of my videos, make sure you subscribe to EMC Productions. You can also click that notification bell or ring that Liberty Bell, as I always say. That way you'll get notified every time I post a video and upload. I have a couple other very interesting channels that I'm working on right now. We got the Amazing Drummer 27 is my second channel where I just kind of post random crap to. Some of it's like pretty terrible, but on purpose, so that's interesting. And then my other channel is the EMC Dump, where I just post kind of good videos, but aren't like good enough quality to get onto the main channel. So yeah, if you want to check all those channels out, you can. And also I sell custom merchandise and t-shirts. I'm not wearing one right now, but I usually plug that into all my videos as well. So
nice. Cool. Well, we'll put all that, because I'm not just saying this because you're here. I really enjoy all your videos. We will try to send as many people your way. We'll put it in the what's it called, description and links and all that, because it's a great channel doing a lot of cool stuff. And I love, again, I mean, I love music, but marching percussion. It's a lot of fun to watch what you do, man. So
cool. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And thank you for coming on. And good morning.
Oh, no problem. Have a good morning.
Hey, thanks, Eric. Moving on. Hey, this is a suggestion. As always, we really look forward to seeing your comments on our videos, to see what it is you guys want us to talk about, speak about, whatever it is. And so this is from our good friend Austin. He's been a listener since day 3. And he
do you want to do something else first?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
And so he came up with a segment called Who Done It? And we're talking about sports criminals, because we know, let's be honest, just because they're great at playing professional sports doesn't always mean they're the best people. So Ian, now what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and guess who each one of us is talking about, right? So Ian, you go, tell me the crime, whatever, who they played for, yaza blazas. I'm going to try and guess the individual.
Okay. My first one, I just thought it was kind of funny. The second one, you'll definitely know the guy's name. The first one, if you're it's a football player. What
That's
happened?
getting edited out. That is getting edited out.
What, your yawn?
Yes.
I'm leaving that in.
Okay.
You don't edit these, I do.
You're not wrong. Okay, leave it in. Yay.
Yeah. Okay, this is actually bringing it full circle back to the poop story. This is 2 episodes in a row. I feel like we've brought it back to poop.
We have always brought, and you know what? We will continue to bring it back to poop.
Poop is good. Okay, first one. This is a former Green Bay Packer fullback.
Okay.
Arrested in 2002. How does this work? Do I tell you what he did first?
Sure.
Or-
yeah. I
okay.
mean, there's no
Well-
rules.
This person pooped in a sleeping woman's closet.
Wait. Did he break in to poop in this closet? Or did he have access to said closet of sleeping woman and then decided to defecate? I need to know. These are details, you know?
Sorry. I wrote that down, but I hadn't said it out loud yet, so
Okay.
that got me. No, he... oh, jeez. Arrested in 2002 after human feces were discovered in the hamper of a university student.
Oh.
The woman woke up in the middle of the night and saw this person defecating in a hamper in her closet.
Yeah. Alcohol was involved.
He
Guaranteed.
was charged with second-degree burglary and misdemeanor. The best part of it is he initially denied the crime, and his exact quote was, "Where's the evidence? Where's the poop?"
Wait, did she keep the poop?
I don't know. I don't want to think about it.
I don't know who this is. I assume they were in college at the time. I hope that some linebacker from Green Bay was not at a dorm to go and poop in some college girl's hamper.
I think it was. He was. Oh,
You know
I
what?
didn't write
You know
that
what it
down.
was, Ian? He probably thought it was a pamper and not a hamper. That's probably what it was.
I'll put the drum thing in. Because. Yeah, it's a good one. It's Najee. I think that's how you say it. Najee Davenport.
Yeah, I had no idea. Can you put a picture
Yeah,
of him up right here?
I will, if I can find one. Maybe of him pooping. Right there. Great. Yeah. Like I said, the second one you'll definitely get, but I had to do that one because I was like, this is ridiculous. Like, and
You know
that
what?
made headlines. And I don't know how long he was just charged with second-degree burglary and misdemeanor. I don't know if he went to jail. I'm sure he did, but you pooped in another woman's closet.
That's not normal. That is not a normal activity. Can't say I've ever done that. All right, Ian. So, yeah. You know, I think everyone now knows I'm a big Atlanta sports fan, right? Just a big Atlanta guy. So
What's that A mean?
Atlanta.
Oh.
Yeah. So I had to do probably the most notorious sports figure from Atlanta to be arrested. You're going to know it immediately. This gentleman was an Atlanta Falcon. He could have revolutionized the quarterback position in the NFL. I think he was like Pat Mahomes before Pat Mahomes. Unfortunately, however, he got involved in a little bit of a double life, and as he was the franchise quarterback of the Atlanta Falcons, he also became kind of a kingpin of a dogfighting ring in his own hometown. It was called Bad News Kennels because he's from Newport News. The locals down there call it Bad News. He went to jail. He did his time. He was not paid, obviously, while he was incarcerated. And I think the best part about this story is he learned, he did his time, he came back, and he played in the NFL again. Who am I talking about?
Well, of course, you and I might disagree on this. Again, people watching, we didn't tell each other who we were doing before this. You were, of course, talking about the oh so great Michael Vick. I hate saying his name.
Yeah.
I'm on the opposite side. I'm not sure the did my time thing works for this. Mainly because, sorry, to little tangent. I have a whole family of like teachers. My parents, my brother and sister, and grandparents, and all that. Like if a teacher did that, they would never be allowed to teach again. Because if they got arrested for something like that, they would literally never be allowed to teach again.
Literally.
And again, Nate and I, if you're listening, we're huge sports fans. I like diehard sports fan. But I still I disagree with a lot of punishments that are handed down to athletes and celebrities because yes, he was an amazing quarterback. Like honestly, he should have never have been allowed back into the league. But because he's an athlete. He did his time. I agree, but go get another job. You're not allowed to do this again. Because like teachers and other random jobs, if you go to jail for that, you can never do that job again. So we might disagree on that, but horrible human being. I'm sure he's better now. I don't know. I think he's retired, right?
Yes.
Officially? Yeah. Oh yeah. An amazing player. He literally would have made
Literally.
Sorry, I keep saying literally. He was just a ridiculous quarterback.
He was unbelievable. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
I do disagree with just about everything he's ever done. Good talk.
Yeah. Mike Vick, Atlanta.
Mike Vick, Atlanta. All right, let's move on.
We shall.
Somebody's bringing the mood down.
I don't know. I'm talking about like a redemption story, and you sit over there like poop on this guy. Like, no, Nate, let me tell you about Mike Vick. This is, so like I was trying to like make it up. Like, hey, he did his time. He paid his fines.
But you and I have never. You and I don't think I've ever talked about Michael Vick. And right when you started that story, I was like, oh, you don't know my outtake on this guy. So
no,
I have to put that out there.
Yeah, no, I hear you, and I get it. It's hey, opinions are beautiful, right? Like we should have our own opinions, and you know what? Disagreeing is okay. Man,
it is, yeah.
Man,
I love it.
why can as a country we just can't disagree in a good we can't disagree in a polite way anymore, right? No. Like Ian, you and I and I'm gonna go off on a tangent here for just a second. Look, here's the thing, right? Love, hate, I can't get, I'm not going to go down rabbit holes, but have your views and be about them and fight for those views. But at the same point in time, if someone has a different view than you, that doesn't mean they're incorrect. That just means they have a different view than you. Maybe listen, maybe enjoy what they're having to say, have a dialogue, and can we just move forward as a country, as a society, and be okay when we disagree? I'm sorry. I'm glad we disagree, Ian.
Yeah, that's what makes us friends.
All right. That wasn't about Mike Vick. That wasn't about sports either, but I'm not going to get into what it was about. But good Lord, people.
No.
Let's get past what we're doing here, and can we just come together? Okay, anyway, Ian, I'm sorry.
We good, brah. I love it. This next one will lighten the mood and make you laugh. You ready?
Yes.
Number 2. This...
I'm already laughing.
I haven't read these out loud yet. I wrote them down, dude. All right. You got to guess who it is. This person slapped his lawyer on the butt, and he got 30 days in jail.
It's a good game. There's no way you should get 30 days in jail for slapping a lawyer on the butt.
Dude, I know.
Well, if it was a female, maybe. Like, if it's a guy-on-guy butt slap, that's fine.
It's a guy-on-guy. Former NFL wideout. I'm not going to tell you his name. You'll get it.
Yeah.
But he was in court regarding a parole violation when the judge told him to thank his lawyer for doing a good job on his case. This person obliged by patting his attorney on the rear.
Yes.
Half the courtroom was laughing, and the judge was pissed. I guess the judge saw this as a sign of disrespect and refused this guy's plea deal and sentenced him to 30 days in jail. He did apologize to the judge and was released after a week, but I thought it was funny. He said, "Good game, thanks, lawyer, good game," and he got 30 days in jail.
I mean, I feel like the lawyer needs to know his audience.
Yeah, it's a former NFL wideout.
Right.
I'm gonna say, I didn't write it down. He Cincinnati Bengal.
Oh man,
he was a Bengal.
Like the Bengals, man, notorious for never paying their players. That's why they're garbage every year.
But think about it. You know his name,
Chad Ochocinco.
What's his last name?
Ochocinco.
Well, that's Chad Johnson.
Yeah, so he's the guy that changed his last name legally to Ochocinco since his number was 85.
I remember that. I just forgot because I wrote down NFL wideout Chad Johnson, but same guy.
Yeah, same dude. Yeah.
Same guy.
That's
football.
Again, I'm getting heated this episode. Know who you're talking to. Yeah. Like, this are NFL players. They're not. What are you expecting? That's how they say good job. You say, if someone tells you, hey, Ian, tell, your brother that he did a good job, you're going to do that differently, right, than maybe I would.
Yeah. And apparently it wasn't a slap. It was a he obliged by patting like a good thanks.
It was a good game.
It wasn't like a wind up and a slap. So
well, no, I hope not.
But that's that's that. Chad Ochocinco did some stupid things, but that one was not stupid. That was him doing what he's done his entire life. Like, hey, thank you so much. Good game.
All right, Ian.
All right.
This one's for you. All right, so this is a former Tennessee Titan. In fact, I'm going to give you a guess right now just by saying Tennessee Titan. Who do you think I could possibly be talking about? It's okay. I will go on. Okay?
Well, I guess every team, there's so many criminals on every team.
This guy, though, imagine you going to a strip club and then pulling a gun out and firing it. That's pretty terrible, right?
That is.
Do it 2 more times. This guy did this 3 times. 3 times. And because of his... So this goes back, Ian, right? Like Mike Vick, once, terrible, horrible. This guy did this 3 times. Never learned his lesson.
That's ridiculous.
He still was playing in the NFL.
Anyway, I can't remember his name. I forgot it.
Adam Pac-Man Jones.
Pac-Man Jones. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adam Pac-Man Jones just, I guess, has a problem. Number one, you're an NFL star. You don't need to be spending time at the strip club. You just don't.
No.
You don't. Number 2. Don't carry a gun everywhere you go. You don't need to. There's no need for that. There's security in those places.
No. Yeah.
And then number 3, I mean, if you're that talented, you're going to continue to make millions of dollars. And I think that's where we missed the boat.
Yeah. I'm a drummer.
I play drums.
I play drums.
Hey.
Yeah, that's that, man.
Hey, as always, as we wrap up yet another episode of Nate and Ian's Listening Hour, hey, we want to let you guys know a few things that we've talked about, kind of pull you into the plans of this podcast that we've started. Again, hey, we have a couple things on deck. We have some nonprofit organizations that we're going to be interviewing here shortly. We have Stumper Jeopardy contestant. And then as well, one thing that Ian and I have committed to, it's going to happen, is we are going to do 35 episodes for our first season. Guaranteed going to happen. And then, Ian, what's going to happen on episode 36?
I think, like Nate said, we're going to do 35 episodes because, why not? We're having fun. Hope people are commenting and liking it. And it doesn't matter about the number of subscribers, number of people, number of views. Nate and I are having fun. That's all that matters. But we said, let's do 35 episodes. That's 1 or 2 a week, and then 36. And I got some good ones from just today, but we'll do like a blooper behind the scenes kind of video, and maybe we can watch it. We'll record it. Like we'll watch these at the same time and like react to them. But I record all these. It's in a Zoom session, but I record all of them and I have them all on external hard drive, and it's some funny moments. That'll be fun. So we'll make it to 35, season 1 wrap on Nate Nea's Listening Hour, and then that'll be 36. But this is only episode 6, so we got a ways
30
to go.
more. We got 30
a lot
more
of
episodes to go.
Got a lot of cool things. Hey, if you liked our interview tonight, we have a couple more coming up, like Nate said. If you're somebody who does something in life, anything, could be a bartender, could be a hairstylist, you want to be interviewed, you do something cool, hey, we'll put you on the show. I talked to Nate about that beforehand, but why not? We got 30 episodes to do something. So
we are all about it. Hey, thanks so much. As always, if you have any content you want to see, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit the Liberty Bell, Yaza Blazas, we all know what to do. Hey, it's been a pleasure. Thank you guys so much again for joining us for another week of Nate Nean's Listening Hour.
Deuces.